Hello, everybody. I'm very excited to record my first video, my teaching video, and I thought I would do it on eyeball anatomy. Anatomy of the eyeball is a topic that the students find very difficult to remember. So I've made um, a story that you can keep in mind to remember the parts of the eyeball. This video is not for professionals or experts on this topics. These are for children or curious students out there who find it difficult to remember the parts of the eyeball. And please do tell me how it goes. So here I have, the eyeball anatomy. And for that, one thing you have to remember is imagine, picturize an eye monster. So this is the eye monster that I made. Can you see with the big eye, huge eye, and his hands and feet? And he's wearing three coats. One coat, is sick. Can you see sick? Yeah, sick. The father coat is sick, and there is a mother coat, pretty lady wearing Gucci coat, and there's a kid wearing Michael coat or MK coat. So what it means, I will say it later. So he's wearing three coats: a sick father coat, a pretty lady mommy coat, and a child MK Michael Kors coat. What each of these stands for, I'll tell you in a while. So this is just the picture of an eyeball with all the parts labeled. And this is the lens. So what this stands for, I will tell you. So this is what an eyeball looks like. So I'm making an eyeball. The first quote I said, the eyeball has three coverings, and out of those three coverings, the first covering is called the sclera. Sclera. And it is continuous with the cornea. So sick stands for, S stands for sclera. This stands for cornea. And there is a thin outer mucus layer called, instead of this SICK, we can take it as C again, called the conjunctiva. Okay. So now this is what 6 stands for. Now there is this eye monster. The story is the eye monster is protecting a beautiful diamond queen inside this house. He's the guardian of the queen. Okay, this eye monster. So these codes are magical codes. So the one code is the father code is sick, and he's all, he's the main function of the sick code is to protect the eye. He's all protecting, he's fighting all the, that's why Bruce Lee is fighting all the time. So he's protecting. It's the function is protection. And this is cornea. Cornea can also be called as Korean guy. And the Korean guy is they protect it when the light enters, it will bend the light and then only it will pass it through the cornea. Okay. Now the next layer is this. must have seen a layer like this, right? This is the iris. This is the ciliary body. And this is the choroid. Now, the second layer, the second coat is the mother coat wearing Gucci coat. So, U stands for uveal tract. C stands for choroid. Again, C stands for ciliary body. And I stands for iris. So, the second coat, as you can see, choroid, ciliary body, iris all together, it's called the uveal tract. And the main function of the mother is nourishment, feeding and nourishing, and along with that, metabolism to all these, nearby parts. And it is also holding, in ciliary body, holding the lens. So this is the diamond queen we mentioned, lens. The eye monster is mainly protecting this lens held by suspensory ligaments into the ciliary body. Now that's the second coat, or the mother coat. Now the third coat is that of the retina. Okay, so this is the retina, and that stands for M. Michael Kors. So now, K, you can take it as C and say cons. O for optic nerve. R for rod. Retina. And the kid has fun playing with laser. So, and he's playing with colors. So the retinal layer can be divided into pigmented layer and one of the neural layers, right? When the light falls on the cornea, it goes through the lens. There is also main function is refraction and bending and accommodation, where the lens adjusts itself to focus the photo onto the retina, which takes the signal through the optic nerve into the brain. Okay, central nervous system. So we were talking about the covering of the eyeball. The eye monster is wearing three coats. The father coat, which is sick and, very sick old guy, but always fighting to protect the queen. The second mother is all nourishing and holding the lens queen, treating her, and the iris also contracts and relaxes, letting the light in properly. The light is the weapon, so they have to bend it before putting it in, otherwise it will damage the lens. And then we have the retina, where the visuals are transported to the central nervous system. They have neural function. One is protective, one is vascular, one is neural, one has neural functions. So this is an easy way to remember the eyeball. You don't have to picturize it. You can remember a monster guarding the diamond crystal queen inside. So lens and the whole eyeball are two main parts of the eye. And the cornea and sclera stands the sick, right? Cornea and sclera. Cornea has another 5 layers. Sclera has episclera, sclera proper, and lamina fusca. All are connective tissue trying to protect the eye. And then the choroid is vascular in nature, very nutritive vessels, blood vessels everywhere. And the retina is full of nerve fibers and some pigmented layers, melanocytes, giving color to the eye. So then one of the important factor is ciliary body holding the lens with the help of suspensory ligaments. And the lens itself has a lot of features. It is made for refraction and accommodation for bending lights. And it is made up of a nucleus and cortex. It has epithelium. It has a capsule. and it is held by ciliary muscles. It will expand, like swell up while contracting, and when the ciliary muscles relax, it will loosen up for adjusting for the near vision and the far vision. So that's a little bit about the lens. And the whole story is of the eye monster protecting the diamond, or the precious queen, who is pregnant with a lot of babies of different ages. She's such magical queen, and she's pregnant with a lot of magical babies. One is an infant, one is a embryo, one is a fetus, one is an infant, and one is an adult. So light should not pass through it. She's protecting them because it has, the nucleus has different layers. One is embryonic nucleus, one is fetal nucleus, one is that I will draw and see. It is arranged in the fashion of an onion peel, and it has a capsule. It has epithelium. Anterior side is epithelium. Posterior side does not have epithelium. It is nourished that way because it is avascular and no nerve supply. So that was a little bit about the eyeball. I don't know how much of you got the point. I was just making, some might find it very weird, me making such, relations with the eyeball. Maybe for some of you, it's easy to just learn it like that without any, pictures or anything. But this is for people who can relate to me. And I hope this video helped. And if it did, please share it with your friends, like and subscribe my channel. And if you need more videos, please do comment down below and tell me which topic you would like me to make it. And then until I see you in the next video, it's bye from me. Take care.